We are back in the Fear Fishing webcast studio. Today we're going to talk about 2 of the top 5 smallmouth setups that I talked about in the last video. We're talking about tubes and we're going to talk about the Ned rig. Both setups I'm going to use a Tatula 3000 spinning reel. It holds more line than the 2500. It allows the bigger arbor on the spool, allows for further casts, and with both these finesse tactics, sometimes an extra couple yards on a cast is going to make a big difference when you're finesse fishing smallmouth. Tube rod, 7'4", versatile Cody Meyer Tatula Elite rod, medium action with a fast tip, using 10-pound J braid tied to an 8-pound fluorocarbon leader. You can't even see that. Oh, there you go. You really need a fluorocarbon leader when you're dragging. I think it gets you more bites, but the fluorocarbon will stand up to the rocks a lot better. I'm going to use 8-pound on my tube and a little lighter on my Ned rig rod, but that's the setup right there. Cody Meyer 7'4" versatile Tatula Elite. The rod I like the most for Ned rigs, Tatula Elite 7'3" Randy Howell drop shot shaky head and underspin rod. It's a lot lighter rod than my versatile, lighter rod than my tube jig rod. Tube jigs, I usually use a heavier head. With the Ned rig, this is like ultra finesse 1/4 ounce head. Again, Tatula 3000. This rod is a drop shot rod, so it has a super soft tip. Sometimes, especially when sight fishing with this rod, I'm going to need that, shake that head, get the Ned rig working, and that'll get fish to bite. I really like this rod. I really like fishing tubes, but when they won't bite the tube, I just use the same color Ned rig, and normally you'll catch big fish. Again, 10-pound J braid attached to a 6-pound fluorocarbon leader. This is a lot more finesse technique. They're going to get a lot better look at your Ned rig than they are your tube. Fish that are going to take a 3 or 4 inch tube are awfully aggressive. Sometimes the fish that are going to take the Ned rig are a lot shyer, especially when sight fishing, so I'm going to use a 6-pound fluorocarbon leader. But those are the setups. For my tube rod, 7'4" versatile Cody Meyer, and for my Ned rig, 7'3" Randy Howell drop shot rod. Awesome combos. Check them out at your local dealer. Make sure you hit the bell button, subscribe for more tips. We'll go through the other 3 setups that I explained in the top 5 baits over the next week or so. Stay tuned. We'll see you soon.